Cable machine bench presses. So an advantage to doing a bench press on a cable machine like this is that with a normal barbell bench press, to finish, you have to get your last rep all the way up high enough to then place the barbell back up on the rack up top. Ideally, you have someone spotting you to help you get that extra little lift there on your last rep to put the barbell away. Or you're just doing a resistance that's light enough where you know by the time you hit your last rep, you're comfortable enough to place that rack again. But say you're by yourself and you want to do really heavy resistances, or it's just the only machine you have. What we're gonna with the cable machine, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it back down, and you'll see I have the cable pulley set at a height so that I lose the resistance. The resistance is gone before the bar is even on my chest. So I can just relax here, and it's just the weight of the bar, but I could have the weight set as heavy as I wanted, and there's nothing here. Right? So it's a safer way to try and push yourself with heavier resistance levels without feeling like you have to get that last rep up over back onto the rack. You can just comfortably put it down, and you're good to go. You're safely under this light bar. For the rest of the positioning, let's talk about. So you'll see my feet are up on this foam pad on the platform here. That is allowing my back to be a little bit more neutral. Everybody's a little bit different. For me, if I were to put my feet all the way in the ground, that makes my back a bit too tight to the point where my back is arching. I'm drawing in my abdominal muscles to try and compensate, but I can't do it enough to truly secure my back there. So I'm going to bring my feet up onto a slightly higher platform. That's just enough for me to be able to press comfortably while keeping my back nice and neutral. I'm still keeping my abdominal muscles engaged. Don't let that go. You're still drawing in here. But I am now with my feet a little bit higher. It's just I can do it so that it's my back is proper. You might even need to go as high as putting your feet all the way up on the bench. That's okay. Your back should not be arching and strained there during this exercise. Put your feet in whatever position you need to allow you to secure your core and keep your back straight. Now, notice when I bring this back down, again, I have that height set so that right when my elbows are just about to pass my body and they just start to, I'm free. I'm taking the weight when my elbows are right about in line with my body. That's ideal. If you don't want to be pushing too much weight with your elbows coming way back behind your body there, that puts your shoulder into an impingement. So ideally have the pulley set so that you take the weight when your elbows are just in line. So that's a few inches off my chest there. And then I'm pressing the weight up from there. Hands are placed a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And I'm pressing all the way up to extend my elbows, but I'm not pressing through my shoulders here. I'm keeping my shoulders back and down during this. So shoulders are still engaged back and down. They don't push through to the end all the way up there. They stay back. That's okay. And we're going to just bend and extend the elbows essentially here, pressing these arms straight up and straight down. Head stays also back on the pad. Do not press your head up as well with this. That's a bad habit to be in and an imbalance you might have. Keep your head back on the pad throughout the bench press here. And that there are your cable machine bench presses.